There we go. Good afternoon. It's now the 5th of October, and by the looks of it, eco-ecology have departed or have left the building. Nuttall have decided to put an inner fence down the bottom end for whatever reason. Don't know why. But there's been no movement on this particular field since the 28th, or before the 28th of last month. And that's all they've done. So they've taken, well, as you can see, if you look at that, all they've done is put a wee roundabout there. They've excluded any kids from the field, like I've stated. They put a double fence down the bottom end. As a matter of fact, the outer fence right at the very bottom, they've actually secured their fence onto the farmer's fence. And, well, I'm just making the assumption that if the farmer's fence is pulled down by Nuttall and the council's fence, then somebody will be paying for a new fence for the farmer. It's just crazy that they've just come in and decimated the area. And earlier on there was a couple of buzzards floating above that area over there, looking for grub, and there's a couple of deer put up out of the vegetation. Yeah, it's pretty sad, really, isn't it? That when you can, it's pretty sad when you consider that the factors in relation to the contractors, the council, and even Nature Scotland stipulate that they're doing everything to save wildlife, when realistically they're not. And the only conclusion I can make of the sites being dug out, I think I've said in my other videos, that it wasn't going fast enough for them. But having said that, they've had more than enough time, if they were to do it in a legal and proper manner, to actually catch the water voles, but they didn't. It was probably costing them too much, and eco-ecology being on site. And, well, sod it, let's just dig them out. And the fact that Nature Scotland gave them a go-ahead to do that, to dig out a protected species habitat, for the sake of what? Because Nuttall, North Lanarkshire Council don't think the site's moving forward fast enough. And now it's all just came to a halt. I'm standing up here next to the compound, outside the compound, not within it. And I'm going to make the assumption that I'm going to have another visit from Police Scotland in conjunction with Nuttall complaining that I'm taking video footage. Is my right to do so. And if I do get a complaint, then I'll be wanting to know why Nuttall are so upset that I'm bringing this out into the public media. Sorry. And not only Nuttall, the council as well. It's crazy. Excuse me. So, yeah, I find it rather strange. Like I said in my other videos, that Nuttall are all upset that I'm taking video footage. I've not taken video footage of the site. of their initial site up the top, where they've got their cabin and everything else, because there's no point. And the fact that Nuttall have got a camera set up here 24/7, they know exactly what's going on in the site, so I'm going to make the assumption that I'm going to get a visit. Of that I have no doubt. Or failing that, something else. This is just a wee short one, just to let the people out there see exactly what our money pays for. Doesn't pay for the benefit of the community. And Nature Scotland and Police Scotland are actually aiding and abetting these actions to be committed, which are totally contrary to the Wildlife Act, and it's even contrary to what Nature Scotland actually stipulate in their own website and North Lanarkshire Council's own wildlife website. I'm going to keep banging on about this, ladies and gentlemen. I really am, and I appreciate you taking the time to view it, respond or like or whatever, but I think it's atrocious that the only place within the community is being taken away from the community, and the community are being excluded from said field. The North Lanarkshire Council can spout all they want about how they're doing this and doing that and they're improving things and all the rest of it. The school's going to be too wee. This is going to be another white elephant by North Lanarkshire Council, all to the detriment of the local community. So if you feel that you want to stand up for the community, please do so, because my local councillor, he's as much good as a wet paper bag. So yeah, like and share, please do. And see all the houses in there, you're going to get inundated with rats. That's what they're going to do. And not just those houses, every house within Bladescourt and Lochside and surrounding areas. And see that gentleman up in the farm, he's going to get the same. So the council are going to initiate a process where the local community, the local farmer, are going to have to be left to deal with a rat infestation. Moving subjects, I can only make the assumption that the reason that they put that fence down the bottom end is to stop any potential video evidence being shown. There might even be a couple of dead water voles in there. So that's what I would assume, because Nuttall and the council are pretty keen to keep everybody off said site in case there's evidence of criminal activity in the killing or maiming of a protected species. So I'll leave that one today, and I'll put it out there and see what you think. So please like and share. Don't need to hit the like button, don't need to subscribe, just share it. We're paying for all this, ladies and gentlemen. We're paying for a white elephant to be put up in our back garden. Well, other areas within North Lanarkshire are left untouched, and they get a damn sight more facilities than we ever have or did have. So yeah, have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you later.